Story time! What's up, my people? It's Hurricane Gamer here, and welcome back to another vlog. So, yesterday I did a vlog on what you want to see from me, and I got some suggestions on Halo, but we'll get to that later. So, first off, I wanted to do this little first. So, yesterday I saw a video on getting into a car accident, and it was, well, luckily nobody got hurt. Luckily nobody got hurt and nobody died. But I just wanted to share my own story. So, let's just get on with it. So, this story has something to do with me, obviously, and two of my friends. Well, at least I think they're my friends from this point, at least. But, let's just get on to it. Alright, so let's get on with my little story here. Hang on. Let's just get on with my little story here. So this happened like a couple days ago. Well, not exactly, more like a couple weeks ago. But anyways, away from there. Anyways, I don't really think I should talk about this. Okay. This is the time I almost got a concussion. A serious head concussion. And pay attention to the story. So, it's fine, I'll get on with it. So, one day, I think it was a Monday, I believe. It was either Monday or a Tuesday. But it was during, like, the last couple weeks of school. I was wearing a white and gray shirt. You have to pay attention. I was wearing a white shirt with gray lines, with gray lines going through. But we were playing, me and three of my best friends, Robert, Sean, and Dylan. Yes, they are three important people. They are three really important people in my life. We were playing with this frisbee in the gym. Yeah, and it was a gray frisbee. Now, if you listened earlier, you would know I was wearing a white and gray shirt. Well, let's get on with that. So, me, Sean, and Dylan, we were on one side of the gym, and and Robert was on the other side of the gym. And, he had the frisbee, and I was sitting in this extremely good chair. It was like when the air conditioner was flowing through your hair. It felt really good. But when I was sitting in that chair, I was just relaxing. Sean and Dylan were looking out for me. And then it happened. Robert threw the gray frisbee, and it aimed for me in that chair. At that point, where it almost hit me, where it was this close to my face, like about as close as my phone is to my face, that was when my life flashed before my eyes. That was when I had absolutely almost no time to react whatsoever. That was the time I thought I was gonna get hit in the head. But luckily, my brain somehow, I was too focused on my eyes, on my life flashing before my eyes. But my brain, I don't know how, but my brain just reacted somehow, and I ducked. It was like one of those muscle spasms that you have. But my brain, it was like my brain punched my forehead down to duck. It was like at that point I had to duck, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be here right now talking about all of this, because If that frisbee would have hit me in the head and I didn't react whatsoever, my glasses would have been broken, or I would have gotten a serious concussion. And that frisbee was going full speed, like we're talking about the Flash full speed. We're talking as fast as the Flash. But when that happened, after I ducked and that frisbee fell, I was literally holding on to my heart, because I knew that if I wouldn't have reacted, I probably wouldn't be here talking about it right now. And I don't usually like to talk about this moment, because that day reminded me to never play with that frisbee. Then a couple days after that, my coach was wearing a gray jacket. Yes, you have to pay attention. It was a gray jacket. I was wearing a white and gray shirt, and that gray frisbee hit him in the head. It hit that coach in the head, and he was wearing gray. And remember when I said he was wearing gray? That frisbee was gray. I was wearing gray. I don't know what this means. Maybe the frisbee just doesn't. And maybe the frisbee just doesn't like gray things or something. I don't know. But when that day happened, when that frisbee was this close to my head, and I had absolutely no time to react, and my brain had to literally punch my forehead to get me to duck, I never looked at a single frisbee at that moment. At that moment, I knew I should never, ever, ever go that serious with the frisbee. Especially like that. I literally almost could have had a concussion at that point. I wouldn't want to wish it upon anybody else or any other soul. No one should have to go through this. I shouldn't have to go through this. I don't want to wish anything like God is always in our corner. God is always looking down at us. I wouldn't wish anything like that upon another soul. Never. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this really depressing video. If you did, then smash that like button. And if you really liked it, then subscribe. And until then, my hurricane survivors, God is always looking out.